Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 10, Episode 25. We definitely going to go ahead and get back into it. Before we do, y'all already know what to do. If you've been here before, don't hesitate to subscribe if you haven't already. Y'all know I post just as much content as your fave, so go ahead and do your girl a favor. Hit the like, share if you get anything out of this video. It helps with the algorithm and all that good stuff. So let's get into it. So we pick up where we left off with Erica, and she's caught off guard that Safaree is at Karlie Red and Spice video shoot. Does anybody know when the season's ending? Anybody? Please drop down in the comment and tell me when the season is over with. Back to it. Erica questions a producer, asking why is he there? Why didn't Karlie tell her? Karlie didn't care, didn't come comfort her, did nothing. She walks out. Bambi asks Mita why she's oiling Safaree down because, you know, she really got a thing for Mita. Like, she just can't stand her, in my opinion. And Sierra thinks it's shady that Karlie didn't tell Erica that Safaree was going to be there. I mean, she probably just wasn't even thinking about it, but at the end of the day, when Spice even said something, like, she didn't care. I feel like she just wanted to start drama or whatever. Like, because when Spice had said something in the studio, that was her time to be like, you know what? I didn't even think about that. Let me say something. She should have said something, but it is what it is. Karlie ain't got nothing else going on, and she was worried about her video shoot. Back in Atlanta, Yandy, cousin Keisha, Samantha, Mendices, and Samantha's fiance, he just there like a bodyguard, but they all meeting up. And Samantha came into Yandy and Mendices' business. I think it's a clothing line or something. I forgot. Whatever's next door to the restaurant they building. Samantha came in hot and ready. And she feels like Yandy lied about what happened way back when Keisha attacked her from the back. Of course, the ladies, mostly Samantha and Keisha, start going back and forth. They going at it. I don't understand why Keisha is even upset because, honey, you was wrong. You was wrong. Why did you eat? You did sneak her from the back. Because she's trying to say, I ain't sneak you. That's exactly what you did. You snuck her from the back. But whatever. And if I was somebody, everybody like, oh, just let it go. She just need to let it go. We trying to move forward. No, we can't move forward until we address what you did in the past. Her calling Yandy a liar and all that, I don't know. But now that the person who did it is here, no, we're not just going to move on. No, we're going to address this because you snuck me from the back. And I'm have a problem with you until it's addressed. So I feel where Samantha coming from. She comes in hot. Yes, we do need to move on. Yes, this needs to be addressed. Yes. So Mendices was like, look, this is about my son. He reminded them, like, this is about my son. This is about little Mendices. So for that, off the strength alone, because that is why we're here, they're calming down. Samantha says she just gets an apology. And Keisha actually wants to be around her child because at the end of the day, Yandy can be raising them, help raising him, whatever she want to do. This is her son. So if you want to be around my child, then I need an apology. Keisha gives her an apology. She's like, look, I'm sorry. It was not I apologize. I didn't plan to do it. It wasn't pre-planned like you think it was. It was my emotions. They got the best of me. You know, Yandy is her first cousin, but they more like sisters. So, of course, you know, she got emotional. She just acted off of that. And she loves little Mendices, so she apologizes. I'm glad everybody is mature enough to come together off the strength of the child. It should have been done a long time ago. But I appreciate that Mendices didn't let up on this situation. He wants everybody that his son loves to have a good relationship. Y'all don't got to be the best of friends. But y'all should be able to be cordial. We should be able to do events together without it being all this. Like, this has to stop. So, Yandy said, look, y'all can come to Samantha, her fiance, they can come to her soft opening. She's having a grand opening and a soft opening for her restaurant. And Samantha, you know, she was like, okay, cool. She offered to give a hug yet again. And Keisha like, no, not yet. Which is good, because she didn't say no, never. She like, I'm not there yet, but we going to work on getting there. So I could appreciate that. I don't know why Samantha keeps offering these hugs. But that lets me know that, look, she didn't really want no beef either. Like, everybody really wanted to squash it. It's just mad old. Like, I'm glad the apology is there. We can move on. The producer asked me, DC's like, do you really think that they squashed the beef? He like, I don't know. I would hope so, because what is the issue now at this point? What's the issue? There shouldn't be no issue. Back at the Airbnb in Vegas, Sierra's telling Erica that Karlie isn't her friend because, Erica like, why would my friend do this? And she like, that's not your friend. Like, my goodness. Like, enough is enough. She's not your friend, period. I don't think Karlie is anybody's friend. I think Karlie is her own friend. So Shekinah arrives and she talks about her crying tour. If y'all planning on going to this crying tour, let me know because I'm trying to understand what is this even about. Then I gotta buy tickets. Like, this should be a free event. Like, just used for publicity. I don't know. Maybe people are getting... If y'all been to the crying tour, let me know. So, Shekinah also tells Bambi the main reason why she's there, which is to tell her what Momma Dee said. Momma Dee been gone. We ain't seen her since she spilled this tea. But she told her about Scrappy filing for divorce. And she said, look, I don't know. It's Momma Dee. I don't know if it's true or not, but I just thought you should know. I respect that. So Bambi is upset and she like, look, her mood ruined. Like, she goes in her room and she immediately calls her husband. And, Scrappy tries to flip it and blame it on her friends. He like, your friends is messy for going around spreading it. Well, if your mother didn't tell them that, then they wouldn't have nothing to spread. I know it's your mother, but come on. Come on. So Yandy has a soft launch of her restaurant. And I find it funny that she opened like a soul food restaurant in the South, being from up north, because we know like the South is the place for the soul food and the comfort food. And so it's like, are you bringing chefs from up north? Because I want my people from Atlanta, like born and raised there, not moved there, to be cooking my soul food. You understand? So Yandy's family is there and her mother is in there walking and she's driving again because we know her mother had gotten to that bad accident and the doctors were saying it could take up to a year to walk again, and she's already, strutting her stuff and walking and driving because she got places to be. So I'm love to see it. Sometimes you can't just take the doctor's word for it. You got to trust in the man upstairs. Keisha FaceTimed Samantha and they surprised little Mendices and told him they'll come together as a family. And he's really excited and happy about that. So Safaree is strolling down the Vegas Strip with an Erica lookalike named Kimbella. And all the girls is looking the same. She could be looking like the old Kimbella. She could be looking like Erica. Everybody looking the same. But she looking how she looking, like Erica to me. And he sent her flowers months ago on social media, and it caused an issue on IG. Of course it did, because y'all was about to film, so there's that. He said she's not his girlfriend, so it's nothing serious. But I'm like, why would you bring her to Vegas? The Strip ain't but so big when you know you can run into your ex-wife. Yes, it's your ex, who cares? But have some respect. Y'all just got divorced. That's the mother of your children, and you know she still cares for you. So I feel like too soon. Karlie arrives, and the usual three confront her. Karlie said, look, I don't want to be ganged up on by y'all. So Sierra's in her confessional. She like, look, Karlie likes to throw a rock and hide her hands. She's already starting mess and acting like, oh, I don't know, who, me, what, who. So, Sierra don't see it for her. Like, Sierra's really just not feeling her. She like outside of the show, she don't speak to her. She's her coworker, that's it. That is all. So suddenly they start snapping on Mita. At this point, Mita, is it worth the check? Like, what else do you do? Like, is it really worth it? Because the exposure you getting is awful. Is it worth, like, the verbal lashing that you getting? I don't think so. It's not worth the check to me. It ain't. But they going at Mita. Mita is arguing with them, and she like, look, Safaree been walking up and down the strip with his lady. So Erica is getting upset with her. She calling her all types of side chicks, everything else. She wasn't a side chick to Safaree. Erica, calm down. But you know what? She oiled Safaree down and they caught her. So, she done made a new enemy, allegedly. Erica's anger is basically misdirected because she's unloading on Mita when Mita isn't really the issue. Because she like, oh, if you want to sleep with him, sleep with him. Like, you ain't the only one. Everybody else has. The lady says she ain't worried about him. She worried about somebody else's man. Okay, you need to be worrying about why are you worrying about him at all? So she's constantly saying she don't care. So Mita tries to walk away, and Erica follows her, starts going off about Safaree. And she's like, I don't care about him. Shekinah says, yes, you do. Yes, she does. Shekinah's right. And honestly, if it was me, I probably would have slipped up and said the exact same thing, Shekinah. I probably would have said the same thing. Yeah, in the heat of the moment, you're already upset. I understand. But I probably would have literally said the same thing, because you wouldn't even be acting this way if you did not. And that's okay. You have two babies, a toddler and a baby with this man. You just got divorced. You're now a single mother of 3 kids. And let's not forget her oldest one that she don't be talking about. Him too, and then you got 2 little ones back to back, and you're not with the man anymore if you had this whole big old wedding and everything. So it's only right that, yeah, your feelings, when you would be feeling away, it's a lot of emotions going on. I completely understand it. Well, that's why I don't have my feelings. I say how I feel. Like, yeah, you gotta eventually move on, and like tell yourself fake it till you make it type of thing until you really move on. But then I feel like you can't truly heal like pretending like you're okay. Like once you start to come to grips with it and you're like letting it be known, like I'm not okay. Like I'm upset by this. Like it didn't work out. Like whatever feelings you feeling that we feel guilt as single mothers. We feel like we failed. We feel this and that. Not saying that that's what she feels, but that's what it seems like. And until you can come to terms with that, then you can't truly heal and really move on for real. So Erica starts pointing her finger in Shekinah's face, saying she's not one of them. She's not the one or the two. Shekinah was like, back up, get your finger out of my face. I mean, I ain't one of them either, period, because you ain't about to be sticking your hand in my face. Like, have you lost your mind? You can say what you need to say, but don't be turning around and doing all this. So Erica is still frustrated. Basically, she's in her confessional complaining, like, but she still cares about this man. She's hurt. Just, honey, you ain't fooling nobody. So then Bambi gets emotional because she's overwhelmed, and this whole situation is making her think about her situation with Scrappy, and how she don't want to basically get divorced and be in the same situation. Honey, this ain't what you want. Telling you the single mom life ain't what you want. I don't wish it on anybody. More families, less co-parenting, more families if we can have them. So Rashida pulls her to the side and she starts venting about the divorce talk and what Momma Dee said. Scrappy says in his confessional he didn't file. He was just thinking about it. And he kind of like upset at Bambi, like, oh, you don't believe my mama no other time. Like, he mad at her for believing his mama instead of being mad at his mama. Like, it's your mama, but I mean, she wrong. Even if this was happening, she shouldn't be going around spreading it. Why are you telling others? Go to your daughter-in-law. So Scrappy walks in and he feels like he's being ambushed, even though no one literally said anything. Like, no one got to talking yet. Like, he just see them over there talking and looking at him. He like, the way y'all looking at me like y'all was just talking about me. He already know what's up. He can feel the vibes. So they arguing and she pushing him and pushing his arm and he yelling. And Bambi said, like, every time she upset, he like one up her. Like, I'm more upset. And I just can't stand that. Like, when I'm upset, like, don't make this about, this ain't about you. Like, this ain't your time. Like, you had your time. Don't wait until I'll be like, you know what? You hurt me. I really don't like that you did this. Well, I don't like that you did that. No. This tit for tat, we not doing it. So I definitely feel her on that. But they are married. Y'all do have children. You do need to communicate. Like, watching on TV, I'm sure we've all been in situations, or a lot of us have been in situations like this at one point in time. And I was just like watching it, like, my goodness, like, I can't even believe I was behaving this way. When you get so upset, like, I don't ever want nobody to take me to that level of upsetness again. So, but you know what? I feel like half of it was like, yeah, y'all having issues. Half of it is like, okay, Momma Dee. And then part of it is like, okay, y'all need a storyline. To me, in my opinion, it wasn't worth the storyline. Like, maybe it's worth the storyline to them. It's not worth the storyline to me. Like, y'all need to work on y'all communication, and y'all got all these small children. Work on being a family. Like, this is silly. A lot of the issues, like Mamie said, really comes from his mama. And they should go all seek family therapy, if you ask me. But at the end of the day, it was about Spice, and everything happened but us really celebrating Spice and her Grammy nomination. Y'all know how it goes. Let me know what y'all think about this episode down in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.